Coach, it is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle. We just heard it, and that means it's time for football at CenturyLink Field. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. Pushing through the contact. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. And got a man. It's Woods. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Now the 3rd leading rusher in the NFL last year, Todd Gurley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 20-yard line. From the red zone now, Goff. Looking left sideline, incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The former number 1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney, in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So on 4th down, here comes Greg Zuerlein to try and get 3 for the Rams. This from 44 yards away. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. Zuerlein, of course, last year had likely the iconic field goal of the season, booting that 57-yarder in the Superdome to send his squad to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you really hurt the Saints fans on that one, didn't you?
Sorry.
They didn't want to hear that at all. But this guy deserves his nicknames. Greg the Leg, Legatron, because the ball goes through the post at a heavy rate, 87% in 2018.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard. Here's Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 38-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw again is Wilson. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Check three.
This is Chris Carson, 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And now off to the races down the right side. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Mike, 58, right there. Yeah, let's go sack lunch.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Now it's Wilson. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. A very good gain on 1st down, 9 yards on the dump-off. Woods coming off by far the best year of his career. 86 catches, over 1,200 yards. Now he's hoping to build on that, but well, he was a key cog in the wheel that took them to the Super Bowl last season. Gurley again here on 1st down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down L.A. On 1st and 10, Goff. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
58's the mark. 58's the mark.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. He's going to look deep down the field. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And now Wilson unhappy with something he saw there as he's going to burn a timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. Here's Carson. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the play. Now Wilson on 1st down. That is caught at the 7. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Carson, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already, and he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his 5th touchdown now on the year, and the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. On first down, gone. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll make it 2nd down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Throwing again on 2nd down. Goff, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Now it's gone. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. And Zerline's kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be stopped just shy of the 25 with a penalty marker down. Here's the call. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Well, now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now it's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and long, 3rd and 15 to be exact. Play action. Now Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And it'll be 4th down.
That's be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A. Here's Gurley. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a 1st down for L.A. On 1st down, Brown. The tackle made by K.J. Wright. On 2nd and 7, Goff, incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And an alley to run. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Malcolm Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. A good pickup. They get 8, but it's 3rd down now. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. To throw is Goff. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. 1st down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. So the 14 yards actually takes them from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. A run with Gurley there on 1st down, going to get about 4 yards. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. The dump-off gets him only 1, and now you're looking at a 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now Goff, and he'll find his target, Woods. It's complete. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. We'll check on his status when we get back. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. About 3 yards there to the 27. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. So we get a traffic there, and that's complete. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Goff runs through the contact. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Goff now to throw. He'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And that kneel down a little extra sweet. You get the win, and you knock out somebody's perfect season.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because it's not a championship game yet, but the team that's undefeated feels like a champion. So you've won a little bit extra in this one. Yeah, they've got to feel great about taking a knee here.
So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, they've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What are they? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Throwing now is Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Now Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it's becoming increasingly clear now that the Rams are going to win this football game. Goff with a kneel down here, and that should put a conclusion to this one.
Tonight's final score.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Los Angeles, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Bring your lunch pails, fellas. I need to see that workman attitude today. We got to get better today. What I want to know is... Tight! Blue 15! Tight! Tight! Blue 80! Good tight! Tight! Blue 80! Tight! Tight! Green 80! Tight! Tight! Blue 80! Green 80! Tight! Tight! Green 80! Tight! Tight! Flying 90! Tight! Tight! Blue 15! Green 80! Tight! Now that's what I'm talking about, fellas. I don't know what happened between last week and this week, but today was a great practice, and this coaching staff is loving it.
Do battle with the Baltimore Ravens.
Here we go, G. Get off the field. Hit it.
After the interception, here's Osweiler. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Alert. We got three.
To throw again, Wilson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get...
Air day. Gotta go, in and out, let's go. Gun, play gun. 57's the mic, watch 57. Here we go, D. Here we go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. The numbers for him from a week ago. 6 catches, 58 yards, and a score.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
And he comes back with one complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson firing quickly here, and that's complete. Wilson now 4 of 6 since taking over, and he's got a first down. Now it's Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will... So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Take it at the 37. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Caught. It's Wilson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
36 power.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensive. Here's Sam Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Still first down.
It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Play action. It's Wilson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Wilson's pass. Incomplete. Intended for his...
I got him. Got double tight.
On 1st down, Wilson. And finding the tight end, Wilson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, that's caught by Hollister. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move.
Check, Mike 57. Mike 57.
Wilson now off the bootleg. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. Wilson trying to urge his guys to go faster and get set at the line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson, quick hitter here. It's complete. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he completes it to Wilson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the...
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the former Husky, Marcus Peters. And they'll set up.
Gun. Four down. Check, 48's the mic. Here we go. Front left. Hey.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A well-executed safety blitz by Tony Jefferson leads to the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
48 Mike. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Mate, 0-0-0. Let's go, D.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. Short pass to the tight end, Hollister. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Wilson's got it complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. To throw again is Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 42. Wilson now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Throwing again here, Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He'll check that down to Carson. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 30.
What? 57. Mike, 57. What we got?
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 2 yards on the pick. Throwing now is Wilson. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Wilson to throw. It's caught. Lockett. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. He'll look to throw. It's complete to Lockett. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Second and 2.
Four down.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
14, run it. 57. Hey, easy. Check. Run left.
I'm coming after you. Nice 57's right. Let's go, 1-1. 57's right.
Back to throw. And quick throw here, that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Zebra. You got it.
Now Wilson. Looking middle, and that's complete. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Husky, Marcus Peters. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And say what you want about CenturyLink Field up in Seattle, but for my money, this is